Hello, we're doing a reading for the month of July for the energy. And welcome if it's your first time. And if you have been watching my videos for a while now, thank you. I appreciate you and welcome back. We are going to get started, and we have deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. I will give you a moment to choose your deck, whichever one you are attracted to, the first one that popped up for you. I will give you a moment to choose. Welcome, pile 1. And we'll get started. The first card will be the theme for the month of July. Okay, family. So family is very, very important this month for you. We will see. Oops, that's too many. So what I'm getting and feeling is there's going to be a time when you're going to feel like you need to protect your family, and if you don't have a family, this could mean yourself, your group of friends, relationship, whatever that is for you, whatever resonates. But I'm getting that there is definitely some protection that you are going to be needed, and for you to take leadership on this journey, especially when it comes to protecting your family. What I'm also getting is it's not a time to react. It's a time to really step back and really look at things, have some gentleness, some ease and grace, and take your time in deciding what avenue to go down when it comes to where you feel like you need to protect your family, okay? Not just reacting to something, but really, really taking the time to step into who you are, okay? Luck and the right timing. Yes, it's all about the timing. It's timing of having when is the right time to stand up and speak, and having grace for yourself in knowing that it may be difficult for you to stand up or speak, or stand in who you are and what you believe in for your family and for you, and really, really understanding about timing, okay? Time to replenish. So yes, so what I'm getting for this is it's time to really when we're stepping into something, we're changing the pattern. So it's like you're getting a different outcome, and time to really, really stop allowing things to continue going the same way as always, and erasing those patterns that we seem to and sometimes can get stuck in, okay? Seek wonder. Remember your innocence. So really standing in who you are, remembering who you are. And what I'm getting is okay, for some of you, this is going to be very, very, for some of you, it's not for everyone, okay? What I'm getting is things that have happened in your family in the past, the expectations for you to be and do who family have said you needed to be, or do it the way it's always been done. It's really time now to really go back into who you are and stand up for what you believe in and what your truth is, and really standing in that and asking for grace when, like, when you have those difficult decisions, as well as conversations, okay? And really stepping into who you are, and we don't always know the outcome. We don't always know what path to take, but having grace for yourself and just making that little step forward. And I'm seeing the spiral. Okay, I'm seeing it's time to change those old ways of doing things and create your own path and letting go of the old. Okay, connect with nature. So really connecting to who you are. And this is about allowing your heartbeat to beat again, allowing yourself to really connect to your knowing. I'm seeing a reflection. So I'm seeing for you to really look at who you are. And what this all is going to do is it's going to create your freedom. And it's a rebirth of who you are and really really standing in who you are, in what you believe in, and the path. Okay, I'm also getting you need to have gentleness for yourself and asking for, and being non-judgmental of yourself, because it's not like you're going into a conversation to hurt anyone. Your intention is for you to follow your own knowing, your own path, and asking for for you to be who you need to be when these things happen. Okay, and for you not to judge yourself and not beat yourself up. Okay, I'm also getting, for some of you, there's some ancestral things that you're clearing. And I'm also seeing there's someone with a necklace. There's someone with or some piece or a piece of jewelry, but I'm seeing more. It's showing me a necklace, but that could mean any piece of jewelry is the vision I get, right? So I'm getting that there's something with that. There's something that you'll be receiving, or someone has given you a gift, and that's in connection with who this is for you. Okay, if you're uncertain of who the conversation needs to be or where you need to stand up and I stand up against is the word that's coming through, in standing in who you are. So there's some kind of connection there. And again, I'm seeing that spiral. Okay, so really making sure that you're not continuing doing the same old pattern as what you have in the past. Okay, and having grace for yourself is really coming through. Simplicity, state the facts. If you're having that conversation, all you need to do is state the facts and make it simple. It does not have to be this long drawn out he said, she said, in standing in what your power and protecting yourself or your family. Okay, and really taking time to take the time to really not be reactive and really stick to the knowledge. They're showing me the word knowledge. So stick to the knowledge of what you know in what is coming. Okay. Okay, what else do we have here? Get clarity. Whoops, sorry. Clarity. So making sure that you get clear on what it is that you really want before you have a conversation, before you go into something, and get clear on that. Okay. And in turn, after you are really standing in who you are, you will have more clarity on the path to take, on where you're going. Okay, and really look at all that look at those feelings, and really step into, if it feels right, it is right. Okay, and trust that. And really, you're going to be getting, for some of you, you're going to just get a knowing of what is the steps, what you need to do after, where you're going to go after, through this, being courageous in standing in who you are and what you want for an outcome, and, really, really stepping into who you are, as you move forward. Okay. Okay. New experiences and possibilities. Absolutely. That is the outcome of standing up and protecting your family and doing the things that you believe in. And as long as, if you're protecting someone, and they're older and they can stand up for themselves, you have to allow them to choose the path for them and what's right for them, because what's right for you might not be right for other people. But this is coming from a space of, the word black sheep keeps coming in, so I'm going to say it. So if you're the black sheep, it's time for you to really stand in your power and really, whatever it is you believe in, breaking away from those limitations, those things that we have had put upon us, growing up, and things like that, things that you need to really follow. If something doesn't, if there's a piece missing to the puzzle, is for you to find the right piece. Okay. It's not for someone else to find the right piece. But I'm also seeing that, I talked about the freedom. And what I'm seeing is, in the near distant future, is that freedom, but it is like you are coming home. Okay, is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing all the fruits of your labor paying off and moving. And I'm also seeing that, you're in a cocoon stage right now. It's so uncomfortable. It is, it's that uncertainty, right? And really stepping into who you are, and you'll see that yourself blossom, and you'll see all those seeds that you plant now, no matter how difficult they are, that they will come to fruition, and you will find your, if this is to do with relationship, your Prince Charming. You'll find your, the path that is going to lead you to the most enlightenment in your life. Okay. And really trusting that these things will flourish within you, even when it's difficult to have those conversations, even when it's difficult to stand in your own power and your leadership. Okay. And really allowing things to come to you through this, and especially after. Okay. So I hope this resonates with you. I love when you comment, like, and share and subscribe. It helps my channel grow, and it allows me to reach more people. And I don't charge for these readings, so if you could pay it forward that way, I would so much appreciate that. Welcome to July. It's a new month and new energies. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 2. We shall get started. The first card will be your theme for the month of July. Let's see what we get here. Okay. Leadership. Oh, wow. You may want to go back and listen to pile 1, because there's a lot to do with leadership, with family. But if that resonates with you, if not, just leave it and continue to listen and to this pile. Okay, so leadership, you need to be more flexible and transformation. So really, so what I'm getting for you is to really, at times you need to just stand still. And yeah, it's like sometimes when we are a leader, or we want to, start something new, we're starting, helping people, or, you know, standing in who we are. Sometimes we just want to be gung-ho and move. Okay. So what I'm getting is there's going to be times when you need to do that. Absolutely. But there's times when you're in that space that you need to just stand still. And what they're showing me, like, absolutely no movement, just be in allowance, looking around you to see where is the next step, what is it you need to do. Okay. And really allowing yourself to what's the word, spirit, help me out here, allowing yourself to, I don't like the word chameleon, but it's allowing yourself to just be what you need to be in that moment. And not conform is a really strong word. I'm not sure that that's the right word, but conform to the environment when it's time to do that. Okay. And just be an allowance and allow yourself to flourish during this time to be standing still. Okay. Okay. So I got to get one more card for clarity on the home. So what I'm getting for some of you, definitely you're trying to rush into moving or buying a new home, and spirit is saying you need to just allow things to come in the right timing. Okay. I'm getting that it's maybe not 100% quite right time to do that you need to really assess everything. Okay. Assess if this is the right time, if this is what your family or you really needs. Okay. So being flexible in when that happens, I'm hearing that it is going to happen, but it's just need to be when is the right timing. Okay. And I'm getting more into the fall. So if that's something, and home could mean, like, you know, it does not necessarily mean you have to be moving, but maybe it's moving a job. Maybe it's, you know, something, a change. Okay. And for you to be more flexible in waiting, in assessing, in seeing what needs to be done. And in doing so, it allows you to take the leadership that you are is seeking. Okay. Or that you are in the leadership. Okay. Really be drawn to the inspiration, not just because, or you feel the need. Okay. So it to be inspired, you know, when we're being a leader, sometimes well, for one, we're not always flexible, but come from a space of inspiration, come from that space, and allow things to be happening from a creative space, from a space that is, you know, passion, or a space that is going to create more in your life around you. Okay. Okay. And I'm getting for you to have compassion for yourself. This isn't for the others around you. This is having compassion for yourself in no judgments, in allowing yourself to transform into and go into places that you really are inspired to go to. Okay. When we have compassion for ourselves, we tend to be able to have the light up within ourselves. Okay. In a better way. Okay, really look at yourself and see what it is that inspires you, really, you know, and you know, for some of you, you would like to be in a leadership role, but you just don't know where or how, or how to get there. Right. And I'm getting slow movement. Okay. So yes, slow movement into what what you're desiring. Okay, so taking your time, right, and really looking at yourself. You hold the key. Okay, you hold the whatever it is that you're trying to discover, or or you do know already what that passion is, and where you're going. Okay, and just know that, take your time, and you hold the key. And what do you see when you look, your vision of what you want? Okay, whether that's yourself, your home, wherever you're the leader, wherever you're showing this leadership. Okay, really take time and reflect on what you want and paint that picture. Okay, yeah, reflect and really take your time and reconnect. Okay, is the word that's coming in, but I'm also getting the word home again. Okay, so really take your time with this, knowing what is calling you. Okay, that's the word that's coming in. What is calling you? um yeah, in where you're wanting to be a leader, or where you are a leader, and really, and be flexible. Okay, because sometimes we have to go down a path that is like, it's not a detour, it's a fork in the road, where you have to choose the way, and taking the time to make the right choice. Okay. Protect your flow and claim your sovereignty. Okay, yes. And I'm getting that, in order to protect yourself in allowing things to happen in divine timing, is to be flexible, and really not just be flexible, but stand still. Okay, that's really coming in again, and this is for you to, stepping into, who you are, the leader that you are, sometimes we, when we have to stand still for a while, it's like, you're the leader, you're the teacher, you're doing the things, but sometimes we need to be the student and watch. Okay, and allow the things to happen for you to learn, so you can be the best leader that you can be. Okay, pile here. Okay, Between Worlds and Treasure Island. So what I'm getting also is, there's times when you feel like you are, alone on this leadership path. Okay, so that's a great time to really step back and see where you need to go on your next path. But what they're also showing me is, in, being flexible, in being still, and for you to really step into it, not to be still and looking back and then moving forward, but for you to really be being still to learn, but moving forward. Okay, there's no back and forth. The universe is telling me, the guides are telling me that, there's times when you just keep going back and forth, you're uncertain, so then you stop, and you're going back and forth. What they're showing me is for you to step forward, jump in, and then be flexible, and wait if you have to, but you have to be all in. There's no between worlds. You're not going to find your treasures if you are going back and forth. You're continuing a cycle that keeps repeating if you are moving back and forth. But they're also showing me for you to see, okay, some of you really do not see yourself as a leader, but you need to be one. Some of you do not see all of your abilities, all of your inspiration. Okay, but your guides are telling me that you do have everything. You are all of it. Okay, you are the leader, and for you to really see that, see that within yourself. And I'm also, for some of you, you're really, really going to be connecting to higher realms. Okay. Some of this is for you, the ones that are like in the spiritual world, being teachers or working with energy and stuff. Your crown is really going to be opening up, and for you to really connect to source. Okay. And definitely catching your breath. So what I am getting is, when you're doing all these things, you're being flexible when you need to be flexible, you're standing still when you need to stand still, you're standing in your leadership when it's time, you're seeing who you are. It's going to pay off in a big way for you. Okay, for you to really, really making sure that when it's time to catch your breath, when it's time to stand still, you make sure you do that. Okay. And ground, I'm seeing for some of you, it's going to go really fast for some of you, and some of you, it's going to be like, make sure you wait for divine timing. All of you, it's always about divine timing, but in the fall type thing, whatever you set in July is going to be more in the fall for some of you, but really, really for you to be grounded throughout this, because when things get, when you step into something, sometimes it can really take off really fast. And if that's the case for some, like, it's not going to be for everyone. Some of them, it's going to be, some of you, it's going to be take a little longer, but making sure that you do, being flexible, standing still, moving forward when it's time to move forward, and listening to your guidance. Okay. And it'll pay off big time. But some of you, it's going to be the complete opposite, where it's going to be boom, 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 boom. And you're going to just be like, what the heck just happened? I can't catch my breath. Okay. But really, really ground yourself through this, really connect to spirit. Okay. And allowing that to, allowing you to be grounded, and allowing the things to happen how they're supposed to happen. Okay. Okay, that's all I have for pile 2. Thank you for being here, and I would love if you comment, like, share, and or subscribe, or send it to someone that you know that this will help them. And that's a great way to pay it forward for me to grow my abilities as well as my channel. Okay, I appreciate you. I wish you a beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 3. We will get started. The first card is going to be the theme for the month of July for you. We will see. Ooh, okay. Oh, you got 2, family and answers. So pile number 1, you may want to go back and look at. Pile number 1 was about family. Okay. So really, if it resonates with you, then go back. If not, just leave it with this pile. Okay. So, okay. So going to get another card here. So really, what I'm getting is there's something that you're seeking within your family, like whether that's, relationship, whether that's with your children or other relatives. Okay. Boundaries and your life purpose and home. Okay. So for some of you, it's time to really set those boundaries. You have been seeking something that has not been moving the way you want it to move within your family. And it's really important for you to set those boundaries in allowing you to follow your own life purpose. Okay. It's no more sacrificing, no more giving your power away. And you're seeking those answers on what to do and how to, move forward in these spaces. Okay. And really, that's so important for you to set boundaries. And this is about setting boundaries for someone in your family that is in your home, okay? So really, really stepping into, making sure you receive what you desire and what you need in, we all have to compromise in relationship and family, but making sure that no one is taking your power away and stopping you from being who you need to be, okay? And really remembering the little things. So having gratitude for what you have, right? And really I'm seeing a lot of abundance, okay? So even if you set a small boundary and having gratitude for the fact that you yourself have stood up for what you desire and need, to making sure that you see those little things within yourself that become big things when you stand in who you are. Okay, what else do we need to know for pile 3 for family? Okay, embracing each moment, embracing these cards need to come out too. Embracing all that is, and I'm seeing reflection. So really really looking at who you are and not making, so some of you are making yourself wrong, okay? You're not wrong to feel how you feel. You're entitled to feel how you feel and have your emotions and feel, and feel how you feel and think how you think. And yes, and really embracing who you are. So some of you are really struggling with who you truly are, in allowing other people to see that or understand that, okay? And that's where the boundaries need to come in. And if you are who you need to be and you want to step into who you are, setting those boundaries and seeing your own self, okay. Some of you really need to speak up. Yeah, some of you really, really need to speak up and use your throat chakra, because I am getting, if you're not speaking up, you are, sorry, my dog just shook. I'm getting that it'll show up physically, okay? And you really don't want that to show up physically, and that physically means it'll be a sickness, okay? Okay, and really find your flow, not going with the flow, but finding your flow, and really again, standing still and really seeing your reflection, seeing your own uniqueness, okay? You're not like everyone else. You're not meant to be like everyone else, and it's very important for you to really uh step into who you are, okay? Okay, yes, and take your power back, and that's all about boundaries, okay? Really standing in what you believe in, and setting boundaries isn't about hurting other people. It's about, you not having people walk over you, all over you, or it's about you, just receiving what you need. Sometimes we just need to receive ourselves in whatever way, if that's helping you do something, whether that's allowing you to find those things that you really want to do, every once in a while, whatever that is, right? And really stepping into your own power and finding your dragon. Yes, and that's about standing in who you are and standing strong, and you know it's not coming from a space of to be rude or to mull people over. It's coming from a space where your heart is seeking whatever it's seeking, okay? And really, really taking the time to really allowing your light to shine, okay? And on the other side of that is the freedom. It's seeing things from a different perspective. It's allowing yourself to see a bigger picture when we can stand in who we are and what we believe in it and what we need from a soul level, okay? And following your life purpose, right? And making your home a happy home when when you can really, compromise and other people can compromise for you. And if people don't know that you need something and they can just, they don't know, right? And it's very hard for you to receive if you're not setting up those boundaries, okay? Yeah, letting go of the things that you don't need. There's so many opportunities ahead of you, but what are you holding on to? Why are you not setting these boundaries? Why are you not seeking those answers that you want? And you're just allowing things to just go how they've always gone. And yeah, and it's finding your flow, okay? It's finding your own journey and knowing that just because you stand in a boundary that you've made does not mean that you're not going to have people around you and that things are not going to be happy, okay? Um, but I'm also getting for some people, if they can't accept your boundary, then they're not meant to be in your life anymore. And that's if you have to keep compromising and um keep changing who you are and never ever receiving the things that you need, it's pretty hard to live a happy life, okay? Yeah, and the, you're meant to do more. You're meant for things um to flow for you, okay? There's something more that you need to do, okay? And to get that new life that you are really, really desiring and wanting, okay? And what I'm getting is it's like you're going to be reawakened. You're going to wake up to new possibilities when you can set those boundaries and look for those answers that you've been seeking in you know who you are and where you're going, okay? Yeah, really time to pause. Like that's very important through this, and pausing and making sure, again, the word intention is coming in. So making sure that you pause and set those intentions. Your intention is not to hurt someone. It's sitting down and saying, hey, can I have a conversation with you? And my intention is from a space of love, and I just need to stand up and say something that I need, okay? Or something that needs to change, or whatever that is for you, okay? For that boundary. And you're going to find those answers that you've been seeking, and really letting go of the things that aren't serving you any longer in family, okay? And then you'll find that you are back to, who you need to be after all of this work of, setting the boundaries and moving forward and allowing things to happen. And you'll find that you're going to be home and at ease with yourself, with your family. And like I said, if it goes the other way for you, then maybe some people were not meant to be part of your life anymore if they can't accept you for who you are and what you need from life, okay, and from them, okay? So I hope this resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. That's a great way to grow my channel and a great way to pay it forward for these readings. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful July and a wonderful day. Much love and light.